Good morning, students. Good afternoon. Today, I am going to start the structural change. Understand? Or this structural change, just this is the chapter from your second book, the first chapter of your second book. I have to do the mention. Understand? Because this chapter had been already taught to you through your uh, audio lecture. Understand? Through the audio lecture, the understand audio teaching. We have not already mentioned this chapter, but now we are the going through our online video teaching. Understand? So this chapter had not been gone through the audio, yeah, through the video. So then we shall discuss on the video. Through the video, we shall now understand this chapter again, or this is the just as the revision or come the teaching. Understand that because only the hearing or the audio you have listened is one thing is that students the structural change particularly in this chapter, we are going to study or we are going to the acquainted with the social, political, economic or economic changes. What the changes happen? The changes always happens. This is the nature of the society. The nature of the society, the ancient society gone through a major changes, understand, and those changes, understand, those changes uh, gave changes brought the medieval India. What the changes happened in the ancient India? Its feature changed by the passage of the time gradually. So then this now introduced a new a structure, a new culture. Understand that is the known as the medieval times. And as the medieval time, okay, for a long time its feature existed, but as you know, the nature of society is changing, everything is changing. Understand? So the these changes, and moreover the changes which came in our country particularly, okay, after the having the contact with the colonial rule, the British rule, the when our societies, our country got into the contact with the British, then the changes happened in the every walk of the life, in every field of our life, the social change, all fields by the British, and that day, that time or the period, okay, known and termed as the modern age. At the modern age. So we divide our Indian history, the ancient history, the medieval history. Ancient history had its own features. The medieval history has its own features, and ancient the modern features, which we are still our country is experiencing, or we are the in process of the far more much be much more modern. Understand? This is the that began with the having our contact with the British. Understand that the British made our country, they subjugated our country under their control, under their dominations. The process of the changes began our country. Okay, and now here students, now we know the its colonial our colonial experience, particularly very significant for the comprehending the modern India. Whatever the this is not just because many modern ideas and the institution reached to the India. Many modern ideas, whatever the ideas which we are the our country is following, and we are the following had the came from the Britain. The ideas and as well as the institutions, many institutions, rules, regulations are the in the practice are the having the British impact. Whether our every system, understand, is the hugely influenced by the British, ideas. Understand. Moreover, the in our administrative structures is hugely influenced by the British structure. Our parliamentary system, understand, it is also hugely influenced by the British, or during the British period, understand, many of the administrative structure which had been the laid down and the founded during the introduced during the British period, according to the British mode of administration, understand, which are the existing still. Understand, the now students we have to be the see just because the modern ideas and which reach the uh, not because reach through the colonialism. It is also because such an exposure to the modern ideas was a contradictory and paradoxical. One thing is that we got contact with the Britishers. Many changes we now find, understand, and happen, but in a very contradictory manner, or now we are in a very paradoxical manner. What we appears to be the look that is that actually don't exist. Understand, contradictory and paradoxical manner. And as the one example is here, India in a colonial period. Understand? Uh, Now, read about the Western during the colonial periods. The liberalism was introduced. Our country came into the contact with the British. In that liberalism, okay, a process of liberalism had to be the beginning in India, but in fact, that process, okay, now emerged in a counter colonial emergence of the awakening. The British did not introduce it. Understand? Now they came with the contact. They set forth their administration and all the rules and regulations according to their own interest of the British Empire, interest of the British people. Understand? According to that, but in fact, they never intended, understanding, to introduce the liberalism in India. Understand? Whatever that they introduced for their own sake and for their own interest, for their own good. Understand? So here we see that the liberalism or the freedom, it is supposed to be that came from the Britain. No, not in this is the paradoxicals. Whatever the ideas of liberalism flourished was flourishing in the Britain, ideas of the freedom was flourishing in the Europe. But what we are fighting, we are now struggling against, struggling for freedom, which the European enjoyed, the British people enjoyed. Those freedoms were strictly prohibited here. So now, in a counter, with the contact and the counter, in a counter procedures, we are trying to get these ideas, whether the liberal ideas and whether the freedom, we are trying against the British. The freedom, notion of the freedom of the liberalism now rising in our country, understand, rising in our country in counter of the colonist empire by the struggle of our freedom fighters. Understand? So it is the not we can say that we come in contact and now we learned a lot and the British introduced this. No, this was through their struggle. That we second thing is that it is the contradictions of this kind of the shape many of the structural and cultural changes. Understand? Many of the structural cultural changes that have the very contradictory meaning and paradoxical meaning. Or now in the Further, we have already studied the social reforms. Nationalist movement began. Our laws, our political life, our constitution, our industry, agriculture, our cities, and the villages have been shaped by our paradoxical experience with the colonialism. Now, one thing I am talking about that, whatever after there come, our social reforms movement began. Some extents the manner of the some extents to bring the reform, some extent against the British, some extents nationalist movement began. Understand, against the British rule. Moreover, our laws, our political life, our constitution, industry, agriculture, all have been shaped in British paradoxical experience with the colonialism. This has the lasting implications for our specific experience with the modernity. A specific experience. The following are just some of the many instances we face in our daily life. Many of the instances we are going to study in this chapter. Now, first, take the example parliamentarian and the legal system. In our parliamentary system, grew under the two house parliamentary system. Growth happened during the British period. Under the shadow of the British period, the legal system, many of the rules and regulations, rule of law, the British introduced in our country. Understand? Or now the police system, we know well, Lord Cornwallis introduced the police system in India. That is the exist that features is still existing. Educational system, understand? British education system, Macaulay, according to the ideology of the Macaulay, the education system was introduced in our country very much on the British model. These all the parliamentarian model, our education system, and the police system. This had been the setup on the British model in our country, and now so the we left a side of the road like the others notion and the customs and the cultures also established according we keep left. Understand? We keep left. That is the British impact. Bread omelette. That is the British impact. And the cutlets menu offer in the many roadside now eateries and the canteens. These all the British impact. Canteens, eateries, understand menu system. These all are. That is the blackboard. Blackboard. Understand? Attendance, classroom, understand, registered, supervision, inspection, these all are the British impacts in the education system. Whatever I am telling you, this is the British impact. You see, you can observe, understand, time search, these all things, the British impact. Now the canteens, very popular manufacture biscuits. This is the British impact, and particularly it is actually named after the Britain, Britannia. She was the goddess, goddess of the imaginary goddess, national goddess, national figures, Britannia. On that, the Britain is called there, and the biscuits, Britannia. Understand that is the British names. Many schools uniform, whatever they introduce, and today we are the looking. That is the school uniforms, neckties, and the admires the waist and often the regent it. Somebody with two things is that the we admires the waist and the with the regent the waist also. Some say that British were very good. They introduced the very good law, very strictness they had. But somewhere they are the cursed by the us by the Indians. So the both experience we have that or these are the just some of the many of the complex ways the British colonialism lives on it in the contemporary India. This British colonialism, if lives in contemporary area, many impacted we have the in contemporary India. So whatever I am speaking, that is the British language because the English had been the very lingua franca of the world. Understand? It was spoken in every nook and corner of the world. Understand? So the lingua, this became the lingua franca of the world, and the English language to show how its impact has been the many sided and the paradoxical in India. English language had a very deep impact on India, and the paradoxical also. This is not matter about the wrong spellings alone. English is not only the widely used in India, but now have the impressive body of the literary writings by the Indians English. The English became the very part of our language. And the many, not only the language, what we are the whether spelling, this had English has become a writing parts. Understand? Very novels and the texts had been the written down in the English. So the English became a very strong part, impressive part of our literatures, our literary life, our intellectuals life, and the body. This knowledge of English has given one thing is that what is the advantage of the English? That this knowledge of the English now given the Indians and the age in the global market. This knowledge of the English through the knowledge of the English, the our customer skewers, our youngsters, boys and girls, they are getting the places in the multinationals company. They are making their positions there. They are getting the jobs there. This was because of the English. They are the now customer cares and they are the being asked, being demanded in the global market. They are making their rooms there. And moreover, because of the English, or English continues to be the mark of a privileged. This is also a mark of the privileged. Whosoever is speaking English, whosoever is the now, understand this has the as a mark of the privileged class. Okay, as the Macaulay wanted to create not the privileged class but the clerk class. Understand? He wanted to introduce it, but now this is the supposed to be the language of the elites in our country, and not knowing English is the a disadvantage. This language became so effective in our country, so the impact it's had. Not knowing that you are going to suffer a lot or going to now get disadvantaged that tell in the job markets. If you don't know the English, you don't have to be the fluency, understand, and competency, proficiency, understand. You are not going to get you have no room and place in the job markets. So this now English creates your position and your jobs in the job markets through that. Moreover, at the same time, for who were the traditionally deprived of the access to the formal education in our country, our certain class, downtrodden class, particularly the Dalits, understand they were the deprived of the and knowledge of the English may open doors for opportunity that were formally closed. If the Dalit would have been the now would have come to the very close to the English language and that, so they would have a very good opportunity in the past. But formally, the doors were closed for them. Understand? And they were not capable of understand sending their children in the English school and the privileged schools. Understand where very well the conditions were not so good, and in this now we are going to in this chapter further the topic we shall study on the structural change of the colonialism brought in whatever the colonialism, the advent of the British in India brought about the structural change and the need to the shift from the broad impressionistic view to the clear understanding of the colonialism. Now, here we have to be the study the impressionistic views and as well as the clear understanding of the colonialism as a structure and the system. We have to be the understand. the colonialism as a structure, as a system, which had been the setup in our country. Colonialism brought into the being new, and colonialism brought a new political, economic, social, structural change. In this now the further in this chapter we have to get two of the structural changes, namely we shall study the now industrialization and the urbanization, the two changes that vitally came in our country. Understand, that was the industrialization and the urbanization. While the focus on the specific colonial context, we also briefly touch the developments after the independence. What the developments India now achieved after the securing the independence. Understand that shall we those we shall now further study in this chapter. Understand, and moreover, all these structural changes were accompanied by these all structural changes happened gone together by the cultural changes also. On the that cultural changes we shall study in the after the next after this chapter, the cultural changes we shall study. And now the strict separation of the two difficult, and this is the very difficult structural changes to say, to make the separation from the structural changes and the cultural changes. Now it is the very so entangled, understand, very difficult to make the separation of that. So under that headship topics we shall study. Understand? So now students, in the next topic, we shall give the focus understanding colonism. Understand? Our next focus will be the understanding colonism. Okay. So today, I would like to stop today. Okay. From the next we shall study. Thank you very much.